Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I will be showing you how to edit like this.
I can't lose. Foreign girls and they 10. I can't choose. Foreign car got the 10. I can't prove. Got different color on my diamond. I can't even see the time. I don't wanna see her face. I'ma go and get behind.
Oh my.
I'ma make her lose his mind.
So to edit like that, actually what you want to do is just come over here and to file and go to project settings, and then make sure that this is on custom, and then put it on 2560 by 1440, and then make sure it's on 60 FPS. Then you just come over here and press save. So now you just want to add your beat points to the song, and make sure your song is in audio too. So it might be like this, you just have to drag it down. So to add beat points on your song, as you can tell, I have a marker right here, and to place a marker all you have to do is press M. So there is actually a beat drop right here, so that's why I marked it. So I'll show you what this sounds like. Alright, so that's it. So now all we want to do is just sync up our first clip to the song. Alright, so whenever we have our clip, we're going to go to where he's about to get the kill, and then using our arrow keys we can find where he gets the kill. So as you can see right here, these little red pellets show up. The pellets might be red or green. So whenever you find that, like if I go one frame back, you can see they're not there, but if I go one frame forward, they are. So just press M on your keyboard to add the marker, trim it down, and then just line it up just like this. Make sure you have your magnet and this selected, and then you can just retrim it out.
I can't lose. Foreign girls and they 10. I can't choose. Foreign car got the 10. I can't prove.
So as you can see, it's on sync. So all we want to do is just click on it, go into the color, and then change the saturation to 65. And now we have good color correction. So all you want to do is, whenever you're on the clip, make sure both of these are highlighted. Right click and then click unlink clips. And then make sure you're on your kill. Make sure your red marker or playhead is on your kill. And then right click and hit retime controls. Click this black triangle, make sure you're on the kill, and click add speed point. And then from here, you're just gonna go 7 frames back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add a speed point, and then go 3 frames back. So 1, 2, 3. And then change this first one to 50. The second one to 400. And now, as you can see, the clip is off sync, so all you want to do is go 2 frames back, so 1, 2, re-add the marker, line it back up, and then come over here, just zoom out, and then re-extend this. So after you're here, what you want to do is go on your kill and go 5 frames forward, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, add a speed point, change this to 150, and then change the ending bit to 50. And then just retrim it down. And then to know where to end your clip, just press shift and the right arrow key at the same time, and it'll take you 60 frames after the kill. Just highlight these both and then just retrim it. So now this velocity should look something like this. So that is good velocity, but we can make it better. So just right click and hit retime curve, and then make it bigger by dragging this down. Uncheck this and click this and uncheck retime frame and check retime speed. Go down, click this red line, and then zoom in. Click the first keyframe, and then click this, and then just ease it out, just like You don't want it to be like this, just like make sure it's like that. For this one, click on it and then click that. And then drag it out to about right there. And then you can close out of both of these. So then after you're done with that, it should look something like this. So that looks way smoother. And real quick, I just want to say, go to the very start of your kill, zoom in, and then just fade it in by like, I'm just going to fade it in by 2 seconds, and then fade in your audio, and then fade in your song. So then it should look like this. So as you can see, there's a nice fade in. Alright, so now for the build up, all you want to do is press shift and then the left arrow key at the same time, and then go to effects and then add an adjustment clip right over it, and then making sure it starts right here, and then go on your kill and then cut it using Control B, and you just delete the rest. Go on your adjustment clip, right click and hit open a fusion page, and then from here you can just type in CC, which is color correction. Press this little diamond, this is called a keyframe. Press that at the very start, so as you can tell, if it's like this, just bring this red thing to the start. Click this and then go to the very end and keyframe it at like 0.35. Whoops. 0.35. So as you can tell, it's black and white now. And what you can also do is just add an image now. And then I'm just gonna fade it in by like 8 frames, and then let this render. So to render, just come up here to playback, go to render cache, and then make sure it's on smart, and then right click and hit render cache color output. So as you can tell, whenever this blue line is across it, that means it's fully rendered. So this build up should look like this. I might actually fade it in a little bit more to about like 14 frames. Now let's see how it looks. And honestly, just be creative with your fade ins and build ups. You can adjust all the keyframes and just make it however you want. And actually what a fade in does is it means, like, as you can tell, it's right here, and then it'll slowly, like, the build up will slowly go in. So like as you can tell, it's like getting brighter, and then yeah. So now for your impact, add in another adjustment clip at the start of your kill, and then at the end of the clip, cut it. Open a fusion page, and then just add in a camera shake. And then, by the way, to open this up, just press Control Shift. Just connect these. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna change this to the Y deviation of like 0.6. Just be creative with this. It doesn't really matter what you do. I'm gonna change this down to like that. This up a little. This up a little. Keyframe the overall strength at the very start. So remember, if it's like this, just keyframe it at the start. Alright, so just copy these settings and then make sure your edges is on mirror. That is very important. So now what you want to do is you just want to come over here to like the 18th frame and then put your overall strength all the way to 0. And what a keyframe will actually do is, like, as you can see at the start where we keyframed it, it's 1. But if we go like in the middle, it'll slowly just decrease until we're at the end of the keyframe. Yeah. So now we're just gonna add in another camera shake. Put this one up just a little bit. This one down. This one down. This one down. And I'm just gonna put this to like 0.5 and then 0.09. Keyframe this at the start. Put the edges to mirror. go to like the 22nd frame, put it to 0. And now we're just gonna add in a transform. So just add in put XF, be a transform XF. Just keyframe the start at 1.2. Then keyframe it, and then go to the very end, and then using your arrow keys, go to the 75th frame. So as you can tell right here, you can change it like right here. So just go to the 75th frame, and then do just like that. Just put it at 1. So now what you want to do is just add in a Gaussian blur. And then I like to put this at like 0.6. Then keyframe it, and then come right here, and then go to like the 68th frame, and then put it all the way down. So then you just have, it just gets lower as it goes. And then you're just gonna add in a glow. I'm just gonna change this down. And if you want to adjust the colors, just like you can adjust the colors by using this. So like let's say you wanted a pink one, you would just make the red go up and then the green go down like this, and then you could change the blue up. It's however you want it, but right now I'm just gonna keep it the same. And then now what you want to do is you just want to add in a flicker addition, kind of keyframe that, and then go to like the last frame and then keyframe it at 0. So that should be it. So you always want to render cache color output and then just see how your impact looks after it's fully rendered. So my impact is fully rendered, my impact and build up, so let's see how it looks. Honestly, I like this impact. I feel like it's blurry, so I'm just gonna open it in the Fusion page. I'm gonna click on the Gaussian blur, and then I'm just gonna go to this. Alright, so now let's see how this looks. Yeah, I actually like that. I'm gonna adjust it one more time though. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I actually like that. So I think that's the first clip that's done. Like if you have an overlay, like I'll just add in this one real quick. For example, if you had any kind of overlay, just add your overlay and then press the composite mode to make it add. And then I'll just change this to like 30. Then create it in like 30 frames. So the last thing should look like this. Yeah, I think the overlay just makes it way better. So now let's sync up our next clip. So now what you can do is just come over here to this impact that we made over here and press Alt and then left click, and then you can just drag it over. Just like that. And what I'm actually going to do for this one is I'm going to add in another adjustment clip over it. I'm gonna delete this, and then alright, so after it's fully rendered, it should look like this. So that's pretty good. So as you can tell, it just has this one shockwave effect. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go 48 frames back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then once I'm 48 frames back, you can go however many frames you want. If you want to go 60, I'm just going 48. I'm gonna keyframe the opacity on the clip. I'm gonna go to the very end, go 1 frame before the kill, and then just keyframe it at like 15. And then just go 3 frames forward, so 1, 2, 3. Then keyframe it back at 100. So after it's fully rendered, it should look like this. So I think, see, it just fades out. It gets more darker. So I'm gonna show you what both of these clips look like. And if you want to, you can move this invisible shockwave and put it over here, but I'm not going to do that. I don't recommend using the same effect over and over, but you can if you want to. Alright, so after you've added your clip and synced it and added velocity, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add an adjustment clip, trim it, and then press Alt, and then press Alt. So you have, make sure you have 3 layers of an adjustment clip. Go to the very start, click on the first one, open a fusion page, add in the invisible shockwave, and just like this, redo the keyframes. Just like this. Do that, and then just click render catch color output, open a fusion page on this one, add in the yarn rainbow glint, keyframe all of these, undo all these drop arrows. Then you just want to highlight all of these and then just do like that. And then zoom to fit again. Then after that, all the keyframes should be good. Render catch color output, and then after this, you just want to open a fusion page, and then, whoops, open a fusion page, add in a camera shake, turn this up, turn this down, up just a little bit, up, and to keyframe, mirror, 18, 0, below, turn this down, just add in a transform, frames, and then just do it like that. And then a Gaussian blur. So then render catch color output, and now I'll wait for this to render. So then it should look like this.
go and get behind. Oh my top on the red. I'ma make you lose his mind.
So then after that, it's gonna be the intro, outro. So just cut it. You can delete the rest of this and then just get like any clip. I'll just drag in this one. And just find where it gets the kill, cut it. Just like this, and then just unlink the clip so you can delete the audio. Retime controls, change speed to 50. Just go out, and then close out of retime controls. Add in a Gaussian blur. Look at 0.7, 0.5, and then all you want to do is come over here, go to titles. This, add in another one. So for the first one, erase it, and then in all caps, put thanks for watching. Come over here to position. Oops. Just make it go up just like that. And then you can find any font that you want. Out of all of these, there's a lot. I'll just use this one, I guess. Most of the time I use the font called Dimbo, but you have to download it, and I'm trying to keep this tutorial basic. And then you can just put editor : and then you honestly just drag in an off shadow like that, and do like that, and then you do it for both of them. And then what you want to do is cut the audio right here, fade it out all the way, fade this one out by like a second. And then click on this, press equalizer, click band 4, band 1, band 3, just at like 62, and then make this one go until it gets to 70, and then it'll sound like this. So yeah, that's basically how you edit it. Whenever you're done with it, you just want to press deliver. Name it whatever you want, save it to wherever you want. Make this an MP4. Make sure this is on custom at 2560 by 1440, 60 FPS. Click restrict to. Hold down 2 until you can, and press enter. Make this every 1 frame. Go down to advanced seconds, and then check both of these, and then just add the render to and render all. But yeah, basically that's just the tutorial. So I hope that you guys enjoyed.